Good morning. We are talking grilling safety because it's so fun. Memorial Day, you want to get out, you want to light that grill up, you want to cook all this great food. However, you want to do it safely. And Jackie, it's so good to have you here this morning. I feel like if anyone, if we were to talk to anyone about grill safety, you would be the person to do it.
Well, thank you.
It's so good to have you here this morning.
Thank you.
So I have to admit, we just got a grill.
Yes.
I was terrified to light it for the first time because you hear are horror stories.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about some of the first steps in making sure your grill is ready before you even turn it on.
Right. So like a brand new grill is pretty easy. Assemble it, follow your manufacturer's instructions, put it all together, make sure you have your nice new propane tank filled professionally, get it all hooked up, tight. Like you gotta use those muscles and tighten everything up. And then you can really just fire it up and let it start. Really, most of these grates are like a cast iron type product.
Yeah.
So just like a cast iron skillet, it needs some seasoning, right? So obviously this is a well-used grill. I've been up here plenty of times.
And this is kind of where some of the danger comes in, is when you have the older, well-used grills.
Right. So you can see, and I would lift this grate, but I actually already had the grill on this morning, so I'm not gonna burn my fingers. But you can see there's a bit of drippings, is it maybe some marinade or a bit of fat dripping off of a burger, something like that. So it's okay, that's totally fine.
Right. I mean, of course that's going to happen. So when should you know, like, hey, maybe we should, take these out and clean?
So I always try to give our grill a really good clean before we kind of put it away for the winter, but we don't really always put our grill away for the whole winter. And we pop outside and we grill something, even though it's maybe pot roast season. So yeah, our grill gets used a lot throughout the year. So once or twice a year, we try to go through and just do some maintenance on our grill. So these burner plates that catch the drippings and the dripping plate that's actually underneath that catches all the fallout needs to be cleaned out regularly. And that's what's gonna reduce that kind of like whoosh flare up. Right? So sometimes you've preheated your grill and you put your steaks on and you think everything's good, you close the lid, you walk away and you're like, what is happening?
Now, you have the grill brush. Should you do this after you're done cooking each time or before you start cooking?
I do both. I do both, right? And so you just get one of these good metal brushes and you just give it a scrub. It cleans off easier once it's warm. This cleans the grate where the food actually touches. The underneath is what needs to be cleaned out. You got to take the grates off. You can soak them. You can always buy replacements for those.
I mean, we've done stories about these grill brush bristles. Is that something you should inspect before you throw the food on the grill?
So you can see this one is on its last legs, right? So this is probably time to be replaced because you don't want these little metal guys getting into your food, obviously. Give it a good hard brush, burn it off, and then you should be good to go. The other thing I would recommend is if you have a newer grill and your grate isn't very well seasoned, using something like Pam, not on the grill itself, but on the food. So some sort of non-stick spray. Don't ever spray it over the flame, obviously, but you can spray it onto your food, whether it's vegetables or beef. You can just spray it on the food and set it on there, and then it won't be as sticky. Yeah, and it should cook a little bit evenly.
So Jackie, this is great information, and I showed you guys this at the beginning of the segment here. We're going to be cooking some of this in our next segment with you. I'm so excited.
Yes.
This looks delicious, it smells delicious, and I can't wait. I mean, we're even grilling up avocados.
We're grilling all the things today. That's what's going to happen.
So looking forward to that. Thank you so much for stopping by here, and Bill, we'll send it back to you.